Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Harmony One. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. So taking a look at Harmony One on the daily chart, you can see that we've had quite a move here since the end of December, and we're up 3x from my calculations. I do apologize about that. So around 3x, as you can see, 217%. And who says you can't make money in the bear market? Potentially, we have printed our bear market bottom already, and you're not going to be going below 0.00953, so technically below 1 cent. And if you bought in, right now is the time to take some profits at least, because if you want to do that, of course, if you are in a trade, if you're holding for the long term, then fine, you can hold, obviously. You can do whatever you want with your coins. I personally still don't have any Harmony One tokens, as I am dollar cost averaging into other altcoins. We still have the same Fibonacci retracement as we did in the past several months. And if you don't know how to use the Fibonacci retracement, there's going to be a link in the description that's going to take you to a video where I explain how to use the Fib retracement. So our 1.618 target was at 0.1313. That was met. We had a little fake out below, and now we're up 3x from that low. If we take a look at this level here and the 1.618, if you bought off the 1.618, you would have been up 125%, which is still a pretty good trade. And I never told you to buy all in at the 1.618. I always said if it dips lower, just dollar cost average more, but this is your target. And if we switch to the weekly chart, I think, or the monthly, it's going to be a perfect bounce from the 1.618. So if I do something like this, and I do something like this, and we take a look, well, actually, yeah, we did close the candle below here, but still, this is a pretty good entry for Harmony One. We didn't drop all the way down to our capitulation target, unfortunately. For anyone looking to enter Harmony One that low, that did not happen. If we jump into the daily RSI, let's see what's going on here. As you can see, we are a bit overextended, and we are in the overbought. Well, we're just dropping from the overbought, and we're going to be coming back down. I'm going to be targeting this light blue support trend line that we broke above in the beginning of January, and we've stayed above it for now, but I do think we're going to see a move all the way down here to that yellow trend line. If we drop lower, I would be averaging in at the golden support block here, the 36.4 RSI all the way down to 32.8 RSI. That's where we can see a bounce, because every time you were in that area, you saw a move to the upside. That happened here, that happened here, that happened here, 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 here. As you can see, multiple times. We had this little fake out in June of 2022, and then once again, we had multiple bounces from that area. Also, the purple support block here is pretty important based off of these lows we printed in April and in June of 2022. We dropped back down to this purple support block in December, which was a great buying opportunity, and that's exactly where I told you guys you could be buying if we drop down into that area. That's a great buying opportunity. And so far, Harmony One has been doing great. We saw the bullish cross here on the daily, which is not that important in a bear market. I would say waiting for the weekly bearish cross or bullish cross should be what you're looking for, because the bigger the time frame, the more important all the moves are. And what you can also do is you can drop a trend line in here. You can see this is a pretty significant trend line, as we did hold this level as support over here, and we did hold it as resistance over there and over there. And we broke above, and now we're going to be looking for some support. So if we manage to hold this level as support, that's going to be great. However, I don't think we're going to be doing that necessarily. I think we're going to be dropping down lower. And I think we're going to be retesting the 1.414 Fibonacci level at least. which is exactly at 2 cents. If we go lower than that, then you have the purple support block, anywhere between 0.01712 all the way down to 0.01595, and you have the 55 daily EMA. Those are your good buying zones in a bullish scenario. Obviously, if we see a strong drop, a flash crash, then we can come back all the way down to the 1.618, retest that, and have another move to the upside. But you don't know if that's going to be happening. So you still need some cash. You need some spare cash in case that happens so that you can buy in at this dip. So that's that for the daily chart. If we're going to continue this move to the upside, I would be, as you can see, we're almost near the August swing high. So if you want to take some profits there, I understand. That's going to be another 22% move to the upside. Since our last update, where we've gone up around 36%, really. Let's see. So February 1st was when we had that video, and around 35%. Yeah. So Harmony 1 is doing great right now. And you do have 2 resistance levels above. I'm going to get you a price tag here. So obviously the August high at 0.03377, and then you have the swing low that we printed here in May, and we held that level as support before we dropped all the way back down, and we still haven't retested that level as resistance. So roughly 4 cents, that's something that you can target. And if we zoom out, you can see that we also have the swing low here in June of 2022 at 0.04704, or rather 2021, I should say. And I think that area there, if I just get a support block here and just draw this out, you know, this area here, I think this is going to be a major resistance block for us. And hopefully we can break through in one go and just back test it as support. But I don't think that's going to be happening. I think we're going to see a rejection somewhere from that area, and then we're going to see a pullback, which is all right. We need a healthy pullback regardless. Now let's switch over to the Binance chart. So taking a look at Binance on the weekly chart, Harmony 1 here is doing very well, obviously. We have our Fibonacci retracement set up from the swing low in December to the swing high all the way up in January of 2022 with a 1.618 target at $3.86. So from that bear market bottom to that resistance level to that target, that's a 40,000% move to the upside. Can Harmony 1 do that? I don't know. But if we target the minimal target, which is around $1, that is 11,000% to the upside. That seems more realistic in a bull market. However, you can do whatever you want. You can target whatever you want, but you do need a plan. You do need your exit points laid out before you even start, buying, because you need a plan. And if you deviate from that plan, things typically go south. And I've learned that the hard way. So right now, the weekly candles are looking very strong. We're above the 20 EMA, which is also very bullish. Potentially, we could come up and retest the 55 EMA as resistance and then come back down to the 24-hour retest. Some altcoins are doing that. And the 55 EMA is currently sitting at 0.05071. So that's another 85% to the upside. So that's something that you can target if you're holding for the long term and you want to buy in more. I would say just wait for a retest, wait at least to come back down to the 20 EMA because we're quite overextended right now. And if we take a look at the weekly RSI, you can see that we're breaking above this resistance block that I laid out, and we're potentially going to go higher and hold the support block right now, and that would be great. But obviously, like I said, I don't think we're going to be holding in these levels for so long. I think there's going to be a pullback for Bitcoin. I think the market makers and the exchanges are going to start liquidating all the long positions because that's just the way they make money. They liquidated a bunch of shorts and now they're going to start liquidating all the longs. It's how it goes. And potentially, you have to wait for the stochastic here to reset and come back down into the oversold and we've been in the oversold for a very, very long time here since March of 2022, and now we're breaking out in January 2023. So this was a good accumulation phase for anyone who was looking to dollar cost average into Harmony 1, and that should be everything for this video. We're getting good candles on the weekly, like really good candles, and this is a good sign. People are buying in. I think a lot of smart money is going into Harmony 1 as well, because you don't really get these sort of candles without the project being good and without the project having some potential. So that's pretty much it. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to check out my Patreon. There's going to be a free 7-day trial for anyone looking to get involved. You're going to get all of my posts since October of 2021 when I started the Patreon. You're going to get everything from my podcasts, low cap gems, which there are a bunch of low cap gems there. Some of them did a 10x already. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.